Hello everybody, this is SMK here, and today I've got quite a few matches from the World Tournament, the first one they held last weekend. And I just decided to try it out. I know it's going to be like ranked. Everyone's going to play it like it's ranked, where they play their custom character and then have a stupid, annoying, freaking build that you have to fight against. And so this first one is versus a custom Saiyan, which I was not expecting him to do the stamina break there while I was blocking. That was a bit of a mix-up, I guess, and I just sort of fell into it. So this is one of the reasons why I don't like fighting custom Saiyans, because look at this guy. He's just constantly mashing square and getting away with it because the custom Saiyan has stupid strings that let them get away with it. Luckily, though, I punished the hell out of him for just deciding to randomly transform in front of me, and I bring the health lead back to me. Like, I make everything even again. Like, it's not really a huge health lead, it's more just being even. This guy also had Justice combination, so this is again one of the things I was talking about, where I had 0 time to check what moves he had, so I didn't even know he had Justice combination, and I didn't find out until then. But thankfully, I went ahead and punished accordingly, and I did my trademark guaranteed combo that works online with Future Gohan, because if I try to do anything else with him, it's really risky, so I just go with what's optimal, that I know what works with him most of the time. So that's what I decided to do, and now I have the health lead, and it looks like I'm going to take this game very easily here. One thing you will definitely notice is I am playing safer, and ooh, that was a really nice, perfect. That was a nice just guard there. And then I just wait and get him in the face there. Satisfying. Yeah, so I was playing safer at the end there because I had the health lead. There was no reason for me to approach him. I was just sidestepping, baiting him into doing something. And so now we are moving on to the next game here, which is versus another custom Saiyan. And so the amount of matches here that I played, my goal was to get to 500 QP, and then I was going to stop because I didn't really care about getting much higher than that. And for reasons that you'll see why as well in these matches, because the kind of players that I run into are not, very fun to fight. Let's just say that. It's pretty much what my custom character should be banned video talked about, where you'll see a lot of examples of that in these matches. Like what I'm talking about is really stupid. And even though I'm winning, even though I win these matches, I want you guys to realize that it's not always the case. And even if I'm winning, I know it's just because they're bad at the game. If they were actually good at the game and did these abusive strategies, they would most likely beat me. But because they're actually not that great at the game, they rely on these kinds of tactics, because they're bad, like to make up for what they're not good at. But anyway, this guy isn't really that abusive. He actually kind of knows what he's doing. I just hate fighting custom Saiyans because, again, I don't like fighting their strings, having to do with that multi-kick they do that moves them forward. It's such a big set of moving hitboxes I just don't like dealing with, and doesn't really work very well online. You either clash with it or you get beat by it. Your attack gets beat by it. So it leads to just resetting to neutral too often, or me being at the disadvantage, like them being able to start a combo. And so, yeah. Anyway, my goal with Future Gohan, generally speaking, is to just get the stamina break. A lot of people, that's the goal of this game. You gotta get the stamina break in order to combo. And I got it twice, and that's what helped me, do as well as I did here. And now, once again, I'm playing safe. No reason to approach. Just, bob and weave here. And catch him off guard. And finish him with a nice grab. He was doing a desperation, I think, Kaioken Kamehameha times 4. I think is what he was doing. And I broke his guard. Or I broke the armor and grabbed him. So, yeah. Let's get into the next one here. This is also versus a custom Saiyan. So see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, people say that if custom characters got banned in ranked, well, I mean, not people, but I just mean, like, the argument would be that, oh, everyone would pick Goku. But as it is, everyone picks the custom Saiyan. You rarely see custom Frieza race. You rarely see custom Majins. You rarely see custom Namekians. You rarely see custom Earthlings. I mean, the Earthlings, I guess, are the second most common, but aside, like, you always run into custom Saiyans. So it's already custom Saiyan versus custom Saiyan because that's what most people pick. No one really ever picks cast characters unless they are actually they actually know how to play the game, like I do, where I actually have fundamentals and I know what I'm doing to get my combos. And so it just makes ranked really boring because it's just like, oh, I'm fighting another custom Saiyan. Woo! Only difference is that they have different skills. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was a quick one. That was a quick one there. That was simply because I got 2 guard breaks, or I got 1 stamina break and then I got a guard break and did my optimal combo. So that was very, very easy to do. And yeah. So but going back to what I was saying, like, everyone picks a custom Saiyan. Now see, this is what I'm saying. Custom Earthling. Finally something different. Now Earthlings are pretty good. I don't think they're probably just as good as a custom Saiyan is, and they can be pretty annoying. They were definitely the best They were definitely the best race in the first game. I don't know where they stand in the second game here, but probably just about the same. And then right off the bat, I open up with a nice stamina break and get my stamina break combo that you've seen me do multiple times. Well, actually, I ended with a super explosive wave because I didn't have enough for the full power energy wave, but that's fine. That's fine. And I didn't react to the... oh, no, I did. I did react to it on time. Okay. So he went into Potential Unleash, and like I've been doing a lot, and like you see me do all the time, I did it on reaction. I broke his armor quickly. Like, just bam. Like, just like that. And the way you get that kind of reaction is you play other fighting games, or you listen for sound effects. Okay, now see, this is what I'm talking about. This guy... He has God Destroying Anger. I did not know he had it until he did it, and I stupidly ran into it simply because I did the wrong input for my sidestep. I meant to do a sidestep there, and so that ended up getting me caught in his God's Destruction's Anger. But thankfully, he didn't really get to capitalize because I had a lot of stamina, so the stamina recovered very quickly, and I won the game just because he did that move when I had a lot of stamina. You should only do that move when I don't have much stamina because then it'll take longer for me to recover from it. So we're at 208 QP at this point, and I find this adult Gohan here. I'm thinking, ooh, wow, this might actually be tough. And this guy was actually very good. I was actually very excited to fight an adult Gohan because I was like, I know adult Gohan's pretty good. I better take this pretty seriously, and so I am. And I do get the starting couple of hits here, but I do a late vanish, and we clash, and Gohan has the health lead because he has more health to begin with than future Gohan. But this matchup, the tough thing about it is that adult Gohan has the burst rush counter, which I'm very aware of, and I don't really know when he's going to throw it out. That's the problem. Like, counters in this game, I feel like, are way too powerful. Simply because there's no real way to actually punish them. Like, the only way you can punish them is if you wait until they end, like until they've ended completely. And that window is pretty huge. They have a pretty huge window to counter you. So, and the best thing about counters is that they counter everything. They counter Ki Blast, they counter throws, they counter attacks, they counter supers, it just goes on and on and on. And in most other fighting games, including something like even Smash Brothers, you can't counter grabs. So I don't know why they made it so like these counters should counter a grab or a throw. It's incredibly stupid. That's the one thing they shouldn't be able to counter, because then there's at least some kind of counterplay to it outside of having to try and bait it out and maybe punish it. Maybe because it's not really that easy to bait out and punish, because these moves they end pretty quickly. They don't have much recovery frames. But anyway, going back to the match here, it's still really close. The way we're playing, we have like both of us have a solid neutral game here. That's what the big difference is. And he finally hits him with the burst rush, which thankfully didn't do that much damage as compared to like what a custom character's burst rush would do to me if it was, focus and strikes super or whatever. But it still mattered because now look at his health lead there. And I just go for the stamina break. I don't even care if he had a little bit more than 1 bar. I needed to do something that was, pretty damaging to get my health lead back. Unfortunately, my combo dropped somehow. I don't know what happened there. That was the first time it's dropped. I've ever had it drop online before. I think it was something to do with, like, the positioning of where I ended up and where he ended up, like, where the kick... Like, I think what happened is the kick at the end there pushed me off to the side from him. But anyway, now I'm just playing a, safer game here. I know the timer is about to run out. And I'm just, backing away and, attacking when I can. Baiting him into doing something so I can hit him. And we got it. And the last 5 seconds, I just do more damage here. And pretty much time's going to go and I win. Nice. So you can see, like... what actually 2 good players that know what they're doing, like neutral game wise, what ends up happening when 2 players aren't playing hyper aggressive and they're playing cast characters and they're not, abusing stupid frickin' moves that are not balanced with the custom character in mind. Anyway, this guy was another one that was a cast character. So I was happy to fight him. I was like, oh, a Bardock. He should be pretty good, right? And turns out he wasn't as good as the last guy, but he's still pretty all right. And so now we're just having a couple of exchanges here. And, I'm just draining his stamina down. And I just go for the stamina break immediately because I don't want to take any chances with him. Getting, some kind of, lead on me. And I want to do some damage. So that's why I went for the stamina break there instead of keeping his stamina low. And now I'm going to get my stamina back up to full, or almost back up to full. And I'm making huge reads here on him, on how he's vanishing. He's panicking a lot. This would be a case of a very good example of when not to... like what panic vanishing is, and you just need to, get it in your head and ingrain in your head that you don't need to vanish everything. And I end up blocking his ult here and almost punishing. It would have been nice if I had been able to break his guard there, but that's okay, or his armor there, but that's all right. And I know I don't really need to do much to win this game. I just need to play safe. This guy is playing safe. Finally, he's not. Being hyper-aggressive on me. And that's because he's going to do the Super Key Explosion, which, look at that, wasn't even that ridiculous as it is on a custom character. I wonder why that might be. Oh, that's right, because a custom character can have more key bars than this Bardock can. That's why. Anyway, and then I finally finish it. I get my stamina break, finally, and we take the game. Not much more to it than that, I must say. Yeah, that Bardock, he wasn't very great in the end. It just turned out that he was not super good. He was all right. He panic vanished. That was the thing about that he messed up on, was it was too easy for me to read his vanishes. So now I got another custom Saiyan here. Boy, man, these things are sure fun to fight. Sure fun to fight. I don't know how anyone can take ranked seriously in any capacity. And, I finally check out what moves he has. I get a chance to do it. And I barely saw. I think he had Justice Combination. But I'm aware of that now while I'm playing. I don't even know. Like, at the time, I don't even remember if I actually was aware of it. But, I just go for the stamina break right away. That might be why I go for the stamina break right away, because I know he already has 3 key bars, which would be enough to do Justice Combination on me. So I just went for it, and I'm surprised he didn't do it there. And look what I said. Like, the stupid way the custom Saiyan moves, the hits make him go towards you, and you clash. Clash, clash, clash. Like, gosh, it's so annoying. And he just got his stamina back right when I was going to stamina break him. So that was lucky. And then he gets lucky here. Like, it's really weird, really janky how he's getting me. And then I finally get him, but unfortunately I don't get to do my stamina break because I didn't think I was going to get him. So I just go for, you know, a fairly simple combo that you can do when they have stamina. Turns out my combo also works if they have stamina, but below 2 bars, of course. Let's see. So I'm just playing safe again because I'm trying to get my stamina back up and also looking for holes in his gameplay to try and, you know, damage him some more. And I tried to do I tried to do super explosive wave again, but didn't really work out. And look what I'm talking about. Like how it moves him towards you, how his strings move him towards you. Like, it's not even the first hit. It's the second and third hits of his string. Moves him towards you, and you literally can't get away unless you sidestep away twice. I mean, backstep away twice, or you do the step vanish away, or you, you know, you block, which blocking isn't really that great of a thing to do, in my opinion. But anyway. I do end up getting the last stamina break, and I missed my Sonic Rush. I was trying to finish it off fancy, and now I'm paying for it. Luckily, he doesn't know how to stamina break, combo in his stamina break, so I get the win. I get the W. So this is why you hold block when you're getting comboed, even if you're getting comboed, because people don't know. They don't go into training mode with their custom character and figure out, okay, this is the string that links into my stamina break. You know, they don't do that. Most people don't do that. Most people don't do that. So we're going to move on to the next game here. And here's the next game. I think it's the last one that I had. Or second to last or something. I think it is the last one. Yeah, it's the last. It looks like it's the last one. We'll see. Anyway, this Future Trunks is another cast character player. This guy, it was really weird. He wasn't actually that great. It's just there was a lot of really weird connection stuff in this match. I believe. Like, I don't even see him do. I barely see him do Burning Slash to me, and the time I have to react to it is very small. So he abuses the heck out of that with the connection that we have. Like, look at this. And I'm turning around a lot, too. I'm getting the turnaround thing a lot. Oh, and then, of course, he has the, you know, change the future or Godbreaker counter. So that's something I was keenly aware of, or, well, aware of when he did it to me, because I didn't know that Trunks had it. Let's see. Unfortunately, I decided not to go for my Super Explosive Wave, thinking it probably wouldn't hit because he was going to just roll out. Again, the turnaround is happening in here, and I'm playing safe. I'm still behind on health, but I do get the stamina break. We're going to go for that same combo that I've been doing in this entire video. It's guaranteed damage. It's the optimal thing to do. And now he's almost dead, and I go to my, you know, Super Saiyan form, Future Super Saiyan. And he's trying to read me. I'm very unpredictable when I vanish. At least I try to be. And then he decided to transform. And he did Burning Slash. I didn't even see it. Like, look at that. It was not even in the animation, so I couldn't even react to it. He does it again. This time I knew to block. I blocked in advance, and then I got countered. And look how close this is. This is the closest match I had. It's kind of nuts what happens here. It's all kinds of crazy. I try to finish the explosive, it doesn't happen. And I do that, and I win. Oh, man, that was so smart. Because he even tried to do Burning Slash there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series of World Tournament matches, and I'll catch you guys next time.